Gojira? It might have run in underneath the sentry range. What's the jump going to be? Come on, Tokyo's ready. Here as well is going to be the one to start.
Nice.
Got a Carapace to K1. They got the Carapace though. It's tiny. Will still end up going down. No buyback coming up from Toronto Tokyo.
Oshka's doing a lot of right-click damage whenever he's got this Dragonlance available. I like the fact that he's gone down this route just to be that additional thing to be able to deal with some of these pesky people, make them have to play around the BKB a little bit more.
A post goal? Speaking about the man, it's going to be Collapso that looks to jump in. A lot of damage coming up from a Poshko. They'll be able to deal with the first life, and now they'll set themselves up with the Wukong's command as well.
Got the BKB though.
See Smile protected with the BKB and with the 4-star out. No response from Spirit.
They need all 5. They need Toronto Tokyo here to be able to toss back into the base, and again, around those BKBs, they don't really care. This might be the last chance for Spirit to come back into this one. Tiny coming in from the left.
But he is, they're going to be able to scout him out. Toronto Tokyo tossing Whisper back into the middle.
Tossing him back out.
Again with the save, it will not matter though. Spirit looking to hunt, looking to bring down the Enigma. They're going to be able to do so. An instant use of the buyback in Beast Coast. They want to reset their positioning.
We're able to take that second lane of racks though. Mirror's positioning has been on point. Always away from the middle of the team fight.
Killed
one hit.
A lot of the damage we're seeing with this defense is coming out from a Poshka. Luckily, Nazi don't have a buyback. Got the Scepter as well, just completed on Collapse. This has to be a big item to turn around this game. It's not looking good with the potential mega cards. They're going to go though. Buildings are falling. Toronto Tokyo might be going down as well. Get more out of this so Beast Coast. Going to be cautious. Don't overstep the mark. They're just going to turn to deal with the buildings instead. Utori can protect it, but there we go. Jump in for Collapse. What an ultimate! The stun lock holds them all into the AoE silence as Beast Coast gets sent to the meat grinder. An instant death on the respawners. There'll be no surviving for K1. But regardless, they are up against it here from Team Spirit. It's on the card, but they might be able to get another kill as well. As 4 members of Beast Coast sacrifice their life to get the Mega Creeps.
Surely this double damage on the top side of the river wouldn't change things, would it? I mean, you got tier 2s, you're having to deal with Mega Creeps. Wonder if they're even going to buy a few different items as Yatori. He's already queued up the Divine Rapier, but you know, what a great find again onto the backlines. Just creating enough space to be able to take these Mega Creeps. Of course, doesn't feel great to be falling down, but it's a great reveal of that first Doom coming through. And we just still don't see the Black Hole, the power of the Rubik, able to play from the backlines with the insane range on the Impale, just to hold them in place to get true value out of that Wukong's as well.
Yeah, that was nutty stuff there. All the AoE control they would ever need to hope that no one will escape out of the AoE Doom. My oh my.
Oh yeah, and they actually didn't pick up the DD fast enough. Mira had to do it because it was just going to expire. So regen rune on the bot side, going to make it a little bit harder to deal with these waves pushing into the base. Probably afford to go up top here on Toronto Tokyo just to shove out that one extra wave, but I mean, they've been caught out way too many times by Gojira on his Nyx assassin, even just holding on to 3 Wraith Bands on this Nyx just to give him that little bit of extra armor, prevent the burst. It's past 25 minutes, double the benefit.
Do what you got to do to keep your own life. Aeon Disc is going to be the next item for him as well, so just recognizing the importance of the Nyx assassin.
I don't know if even a Rapier can do this one, Ares.
It's only a 3,000 lead though. Like they do, and they can defend very easily against Megas. Toronto Tokyo's got the items to do it, and he's got the Ag Shard as well with the important one. He is starting to get surrounded though. Are they going to come play with this ward? What just happened? What? I have no idea what I just witnessed. What was that? The ball on this man just to TP out, and then just to, like the hesitation, like, wait, is this real? Is this real tiny?
Illusions can't TP.
Great reactions. Collapse playing around with the BKB.
They find Mira.
Importantly, the Collapse won't have this magic immunity though if he wants to jump into the middle, so they can kite him now.
He's going to need to. Team Spirit, they're the ones on the timer here, right? They're the ones that are going to need to split up, otherwise top lane's going to be pushing in. Got this very healthy wave coming through. Next time around at the 40-minute mark, there's even going to be a siege creep, right? So it becomes even more of an issue. They're just going to look to win for that.
They almost have Rapier.
All right. Yatoro is the best one to be able to deal with all these creeps. See here, the second that he starts patrolling the bodies needed back top. Power of defending against this, so might be the Rapier going up against the double siege creep, mega creep wave. Coast are going to look to play around. You picked up a ninja gear though on Whisper, so he could look to perhaps get a little bit more creative, dive around onto the back lines, go for the secondary blink into the tree line.
They gave the tome to Yatoro as well, so I think they just gave him the tome. What just happened?
Not sure. I want to get enough that extra Wukong's ring though.
Yeah. I mean, that is huge. Like, very, very important. Because they will have the damage to be able to kill K1 once, and all of a sudden you just use the Wukongs in the second life, and how do you jump inside that with the extra
okay,
ring?
Hear me out.
Yeah,
I know I'm an advocate for this. Miposhka, you don't have buyback. You've got about 1,400 gold. Buy the Aghanim Shard. Oh, they got the Rapier.
No way! No way! No way!
Alright.
The creeps killed him.
They did, and they even used the protection on it. I want him to buy the little friends, right? You're up against mega creeps. You've got a Wraith King with the skeletons. If you can turn the mega creeps around onto Beast Coast, maybe that's enough to provide that little bit of extra damage. He doesn't have buyback anyway. What else are you going to buy?
Yeah, let's do it. Get crazy with it. Come on. What's Collapse up to? Also, just side note, do you want Midas? Want Devour? Is he good?
What's he doing? Are scanning.
What are you up to?
Can't target the Ancients. Maybe cutting waves. Playing away from the team. Trying to be as unnoticeable as possible, but again, Beast Coast don't care. Bit of a D up to creep. Aghanim Scepter. Okay. Careful, he's playing around the ninja gear, but you don't know what the vision situation looks like for Beast Coast right now.
Technically,
ended up getting that. Oh, it's actually the Aghanims given over to K1, so you're even going to have the Shadow Fiend able to continuously get those right clicks going in these fights. You might just Zerg the Ancient as well, right?
Zerg. Alright, nerd. Calm down. StarCraft references.
I'm a gamer. Come on, Miposhka, buy the little friends. I want to see it. I want to see mega creeps turned on their owners.
Bro, he's got one mega creep. Look at this, just acting as a guardian. No one stands in between me and my base.
What?
What the?
Yatoro, don't deny it, bro.
I thought he hit the tower. Like, what the hell's going on? And then I'm like, oh no, this dude has got way too much health. So there's the creep. And it just blinked for the last second, saw a right click. Toronto, Tokyo, they're gonna see the tiny.
Walking back.
Ooh, they get the jump. Trying to blow up the Nyx Assassin, and just going to be able to protect him for the moment. The fall K1 just assassinates and Whisper finds the opening. The black hole now onto 3. The best one you would ever hope for to close out this game is now C-Smile would end it with an ultra Beast Coast. One last fight to do it all. What a performance. What a last one.
Yeah, really, really nice. And you saw they tried to go for that turnaround potential, right, with the black hole. The AoE Doom doesn't care about the Lincolns or anything like that, but unfortunately just got caught. Got that Lotus, though.
Decent.
Got the BKB back up on Toronto, Tokyo.
Guys, just ready to fight.
Smoke.
Angle.
Big collapse.
C-Smile.
This will be a big pick.
That it would indeed. Rocket Flare.
Got it. He's got to make sure he's got the right
More shots off the mark. He's going to continue right-clicking some creeps. Toronto Tokyo jumps in and there's the Scepter-Reel. An easy assassination to the first light, but up to the northern side, that's important. If they can deal with the Phoenix, they won't have the damage on at the moment. It's still Spirit. They've just locked onto their target. Down goes the Wraith King. Now the team fight is over. As soon as the Supernova's out, Beast Coast need to cut their losses.
Yeah, it's that fine line, isn't it? Wanting to farm that little bit extra, but if it means that you're going to cause a death, which might lead into this Roche pit, then very, very much not worth it. K1 realizing how far behind he is relative to not just Yatoro on his Morphling, but also Collapse Doom coming through with that Ags reveal and, I mean, making great use out of it. Wasn't able to pop the BKB in response because he just stuck in on top of it. No chance for a snowball save even without the Blink Dagger. Get real creative, like roll through essentially the Doom. You can't just jump in on top of it.
There's another awkward interaction as well with the Snowball Lotus Orb that was actually enough to protect the Phoenix in that fight. Maposh got brought down incredibly low, but great use of the Lotus to protect him.
Yep. And he's not using Fire Spirits for damage anymore. No, he's gone into the 500 health. He realizes the importance for him is just live for as long as possible. Use the Fire Spirits to slow down, make sure that you're not able to instantly just wipe out that Supernova, and then all your damage is going to come from the Sunray.
Great Rocket Flare though. Spirit Scout out 3 members of Beast Coast looking to move over to the triangle. They want to play aggressively.
Nice hook shot away.
Even with this...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They still feel confident to push on forward. I wonder if they might consider committing onto K1 here with the Ags on Yatoro with still 25 seconds left. That cooldown for the reincarnation.
Collapse is on the other side of the map farming at the moment, so they won't have the Doom if the fight breaks out straight away.
The TP, and they made the jump.
They want to take the fight. Toronto Tokyo trying to target down Stinger at the moment. A Global Sun's going to be able to cover them. They want to try and deal with the Phoenix as well. That's up to Whisper's job and now C-Smile as well. Finally they've been able to address the Postcard. Can they deal with Morphling, however? Yatoro is a completely different beast to bring down. They won't be able to do so to start the fight.
Collapse is coming.
The Beast Coast are still charging for more. They still want to try and close the distance, but not be able to do so.
Again, so much expended just for a singular kill, right? Going for another hook shot because Collapse was ready to jump in. That Ags, almost level 20. Level 18. So we'll have the... Well, actually, he's only put the 1 point into it so far. Putting more points into the stats, not wanting the damage, just wanting to always be able to use it with the lower mana cost and duration.
Even with the status of this game being 12,000 gold behind, I'm very impressed with how Whisper's playing this puck. 3-1-9, and his role in this game really just to address some of the backline heroes. Of course, it's a lot more difficult now with this Lotus Orb, but just the fact that he's trying to disrupt the Phoenix as much as possible and then enable C-Smile to also follow up. Because you can't... Because of how far Maposh is, it can't just be the puck, it needs to be an extra person, and Beast Coast are recognizing that. Like, as soon as Maposh shows, he's priority number 1. Like, they want to show as much hate as possible on him.
I mean, he's probably going to just go into the Aeon Disc next, right? I wouldn't hate seeing a Yule Scepter perhaps coming through. But yeah, Aeon Disc is going to be even more impactful, and I mean, he's got holding onto the Blast Ring too, realizing that all I need to do is survive in these team fights. They're going to invest heavily onto me, so if I can cause them to do that while actually getting nothing in return, then I'm very satisfied.
Are scanning.
As well, level 20.
Lane onto the Storm Spirit. Toronto Tokyo, oh my lord, he just survives. The Madman's gonna go back in because they've locked in C-Smile inside the coach. Yatoro's right clicks and now even working with the Primal Beast himself as well. Going deep behind the tier 1 tower. There's an opening for more kills and well, they'll be able to use it perfectly, and Collapse is even looking for the +1. Bit awkward there. Going past Stinger. I think the tier 3 tower is going to be a deterrent though. Just needs the help of Toronto Tokyo. And he'll instantly fly on in.
Radiant's middle tower.
Alright, I mean, this is what happens when you just leave a Morphling to do whatever the hell he wants. Whisper, he couldn't get the solo kill, could he? Onto Collapse, maybe the tower.
Yatoro might get a solo kill as well onto the tier 4 towers. You're not going to get too much distance away as the point blank right click is enough to secure the kill. What's going on? Guys, there's towers to be killing. Instead,
He wants a rampage.
They want to be brought down. They want to try and bring K1 down. They know they're about to respawn shortly. K1 just hoping that the procs, hoping the life steal's enough to buy him some valuable seconds for the boys to drop. And there they are. A snowball in the nick of time to keep K1 alive. Can they deal with the first life? They can, but have they used too much? Draw off the back of the respawn. He still wants to go in. Oh, the madman. Yatoro's not done. No stopping the train.
Is there?
You should easily get out. There's nothing they can do. C-Smile's going to go for the Phoenix instead. Maybe the easier kill.
This could be a
But it
gem.
just sets up for another replicate. Are they going too deep here on Spirit? Like, there's no creeps, no other members. Collapse is like, all right, you guys do your stuff. Toronto Take is like, all right, I'm up to farming. It's all on you, Yatoro.
Stupendous!
A little bit of fun with it, you know. It's still Dota, it's still a game at the end of the day, and well, he's treating it like that. Wanting the rampage, wanting another highlight for himself. Mira
Brother.
picked up the axe.
Stop the onslaught. Look at the Morph Illusions. Oh my god, the damage. The BKB will do nothing because Yatoro is just so goddamn far.
The artillery's coming. Mira just firing them out all across the map. Trying to keep these waves pushed out, create that little bit of extra fear. Double damage rune down bottom with that ultra kill. I was looking at it. He reached level 20 and he had the Morbid Mask. In the past couple of minutes, he's gained 4 levels and the gold for a Satanic.
Oh, very, very cool. Already see the difficulty with killing him off the ones. Good luck doing it a second time. They might even be able to catch out Whisper. Into the tree line.
Considering going for this mid, but I
Collapse getting range for the... Oh, we can. Beautifully done. Mid lane, though, they're onto Yatoro. Red King, and with the protection from Mirror as well, they're going to be able to push him to the other side. So they're dealt with the first life.
still have Satanic.
Rajira has the snowball up shortly if required. Yatoro's even going to waveform further into the middle. But Post going to try and provide some assistance if
snowballing back
required,
in.
but it doesn't matter, dude. Yatoro, it's just so far. They don't have a response. God, like on the Morphling, while all that was going on, Whisper was getting chased down up top.
They're getting rocketed in their fountain.
Radiant's middle tower.
I love clockwork.
Scepter's very, very fun.
Has for Radiant's middle.
Toronto Tokyo, not with the team, just keeping this lane pushed in, and they can look to converge up top. I mean,
GG.
Whisper, yeah, he's such a key part of their team fight. It felt like as soon as they stopped getting those individual pickoffs and having those Spirit Vessel charges, you were so much less effective against both the Phoenix, the Morphling, the Doom, everything across the board. It was a good draft by Spirit. And, well, I was a little disappointed they didn't go for the Ursa, but if you're just going to allow a Morphling to sit back and farm and get to this map